All right, welcome to the Manistee Local podcast. This episode is brought to you by Chapo's Bar and Grill. Probably the best burger in Manistee, legit seafood, and my man Chops is cooking up some delicious salads. Yeah, you wouldn't think. I was talking to somebody the other day, like, hey man, have you tried the salads at Chapo's? Pretty legit. I mean, is it the best salad in Manistee? You be the judge. Check it out. This Friday, is that right? This Friday already? Yep, this Friday the 24th kicks off Chapo's outdoor concert series, Whiskey Rebels. I said it. I was practicing that earlier, and I was like, Whiskey Rebels, Whiskey Rebels. I mean, you can't say that fast. This Friday, the 24th, summer concert series outside kicks off at Chapo's with the Whiskey Rebels. All right, I need to talk about some events that I just threw across the table. We have like some music that's happening down at the beach, okay, and we have it on July 15th and July 30th. July 15th, Third Coast Swing, and July 30th, Grace Thiessen. These are the summer sets. They're free, and they go from 6 to 9 down at First Street Beach, so you're going to want to check that out. I want to talk about two other events really quick that I don't think is getting a whole lot of press that I think are really cool, and they bring a lot of attention to Manistee. And number one, I'm calling this one the number one because I think it's unique. It's something that we haven't done in Manistee in a long time. And I got to give a shout out to Lindsay Swiderski for putting this together. She did it kind of quietly at first, kind of under the table, trying to piece everything together, getting all the approvals, and it's almost here. We are going to have a block party downtown, and it's thanks to TJ's Pub. Thank you, Lindsay, for putting this together. July 14th from 7 to 10. We're shutting it down. Shutting the streets down, and we're going to have a live band, electric, and there's going to be food and beverages, and guess what, folks? It's free. So come downtown and hang out, listen to some live music, enjoy food, enjoy fellowship with your neighbors, with your friends, with people you don't know. It's going to be a good time. Thank you, Lindsay, for putting this together. I think it's amazing. I can't wait. I think it's going to help downtown businesses. It's going to bring people together. We're all going to be smiling. We're all going to be singing. We're all going to be dancing. I mean, there's nothing to bitch about there. I think that's great. Good job. We got to do more of that. I want to support this. I hope you want to support it too. Also, part 2, the sequel to Smoke on the Water. Guess who's coming? Because I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high. Afro Man is coming to Smoke on the Water. What is Smoke on the Water? It's exactly what the name says. People are going to be smoking on the water. Live music, a little bit of puff puff give, a little bit of Afro Man. Look, last year there might have been some rumblings of like, oh my God, I can't believe we're doing this. But shout out to Authentic 231 for putting together an event like this in conjunction with Salt City Rock and Blues. Money's going to a good cause. Look, it's all peace and love. Nobody's getting out of hand. You can't take outside beverages. You can't do drugs. No backpacks. But hey, go down to the beach. Enjoy a little Afro Man. If you buy the tickets early, they're pretty inexpensive. If you want to buy them at the door, it's going to be up there. Check that out. That is July 29th. Super pumped for that. There's also another event, Bike Night, July 7th from 6 to 9. There's going to be some motorcycles rolling through downtown. The Michigan 3-7 Lost Boys in conjunction with Rolling Thunder at the river, July 7th from 6 to 9. That's pretty exciting stuff. I want to throw a shout out to my boy Joshua at Chapo's, owner of Chapo's Bar and Grill. This little event calendar is brought to you by Chapo's. This Friday, the 24th, kicks off Chapo's Outside Concert Series with the Whiskey Rebels. So you're going to want to check that out. Check out Chapo's Facebook page and his Instagram. I will put links to it here. Look, I know that we have also a ton of events going on, not only within the city of Manistee, with the Forest Festival coming up, and the county at large. I can't go through every single one, but also in the show notes, I'm going to put links to our Manistee County Visitors Bureau. They do a wonderful job of charting and tracking and providing information on all of the events that are happening within Manistee County. So click that link, go to their website. On their website is a calendar of events. Click that. It'll show you everything that got going on, daily, weekly, monthly. It's pretty cool, and it provides links, and you can get all the information that's out there. And if you have an event that you'd like to see on the calendar, get it to them. They'll put it on there. People check this shit out. That's how people find out stuff. They go online and they look. I'd like to talk about Run the Pier. That's August 12th. Bigger and better this year. I say that every year because every year it does get bigger and better. And because it's gotten bigger, we have to move locations. We've always been in Veterans Memorial parking lot across from North Channel Brewing Company. We're outgrowing that space. We're outgrowing that space, number one, because of the number of participants is growing every single year. And it's a little bit cumbersome to have to portage across Maple to go up to Short Street to begin the race. So is the route changing? A little bit, but it's still basically the same. We're just starting in a different spot. We're going to be over at Duffy Park this year. The event is going to start at 4 p.m. That's not the race. That's when the event starts. The race is going to be at 7:30 so that we can enjoy a nice evening run out on the pier, get some really awesome photographs and video, and you're going to run back. Everything is on runthepier.com. You can check out the map. It's pretty simple. There's just a different little starting point and a different ending point. But, like I said, it starts at 4 p.m., and that's because we're going to have music, food vendors, I hope. If you own a food truck, if you have August 12th off and want to participate, it'd be free. We just need you to show up and feed the masses. So get a hold of me. We're going to have a beer tent. Presenting sponsor for Run the Pier this year is Bell's Brewery. So we're excited to have them on board, along with North Channel Brewing Company, who's also a significant sponsor of the race. So their brands are going to be featured at the event. And the beer tent is sponsored by Stop Out Cancer. Proceeds from the beer tent are going to go directly to them. And that's a pretty rad organization. If you don't know anything about them, check the show notes. Link will be in there. They provide financial assistance to individuals, families that are dealing with cancer treatments. They help in a multitude of ways, and it's really important. All that money stays right here in Manistee County. So that's really wonderful. Also, we're going to be directing some fundraising efforts towards the Lakeshore Children's Advocacy Center, which I'm also a huge fan of. These two organizations are amazing and super important to our community. So why not try to find ways to fill their coffers, right? To get them flush with money so they can continue to do positive things in our community. Speaking of races that I put on with fellow race directors Zach Blowski and Dylan Walker. Shout out to you two homeboys. October 14th is the Rusty Fish Endurance Bike Race. Now I say endurance because we're going to have a 100-ish mile gravel bike race. But we're also bringing it down to a 50 and also a 30. And quite possibly this year, I can't believe I'm saying this, but we might even have a marathon, a running marathon, incorporated within the race. The routes are there. Why not? So keep an eye out for that. Registration is currently open for that event. We just haven't established all of the categories for distance yet. And that's okay. That's easily fixable. So if you want to sign up for that race, you can do that now. You can do that on bike registration, or go to rustyfish.com, rustyfish100.com, and you'll be able to sign up there. Check out the website, see all the cool things that we're doing with that event. That event is focused on trail maintenance, trail development, building awareness for the trail systems here in Manistee. We also work closely with Friends of the Smart Trails, and I'll drop some links in there for you to check out them and what they're doing to help, build this system up in Manistee County, which I think is super important. When we connect all these areas together, it brings more people to our area. It helps build up commerce within the area. It's just exciting stuff. So, anyways, shout out to Chops at Chapo's Northside Bar. Remember that this Friday, the 24th, kicks off his outdoor concert series with the Whiskey Rebels. So check that out. Yeah, nice little insert there. We got a lot of shit going on. Remember, check out the Manistee County Visitors Bureau. Check out my boy Chapo's. Check out these events. Again, another shout out to Lindsay for putting on this event in downtown Manistee. I think that's going to be sick. Looking forward to Smoke on the Water. Afro Man. I mean, come on. Who'd have thought that we could get Afro Man here in Manistee, right? Well, you did. My crew over at Authentic did, and the guys and gals over at Salt City Rock and Blues did. So shout out to them. That's going to be so fresh. Anyways, be safe out there. Be kind. Be good humans. Oh, and one more thing. I'm sure I should probably bring this up. People are like, what about hops and props? I don't know. We're not having it this year. That's not a big deal. If you're planning your whole summer around one event, you got to branch out. Like I said, we got so much more shit going on here for you to experience and have fun with. And if you're not down for a little Smoke on the Water, if you're not down for events that have maybe an abundance of alcohol beverages, there's other ones out there. Hell, today is the 21st. There's a kids fish for free day going on. Anyhow, now I'm rambling. But this is the fun part of doing the podcast, because I can just keep going and going and going. And you can stop whenever you want. But hey, I'm gonna dovetail. I'm gonna shut it down right now. Once again, shout out to Chops, shout out to Lindsay, and shout out to Authentic and Salt City Rock and Blues. We're kicking off summer in a big way, and I hope you guys can all enjoy it with us. I love each and every one of you. Be kind, be cool, be good humans. Cheers.